Hey people, you're back with Bunky. I'm joined by the Invader 1. We're going to be piling it up and knocking them down. So yeah guys, I made it happen. You've been asking me to get some games together with other Mass Effect commentators, and Invader 1 certainly has a massive following. It was also suggested that Invader would help with the ME3M-TEAM series, and yeah, here he is guys. Big shout out and much credit to him. You were a big help buddy, thank you. You know, I particularly looked forward to this opportunity because Invader 1 and his videos had already been a big help to me. Me and my friends, as you may know, did a lot of speed running during my last series to try and get some equipment and all that kind of good stuff. And it was through Invader's guides on that we were able to do it. So it was kind of cool to sort of work with one of the masters here. So, you know, if you haven't checked out his channel yet, do yourself a great service and check that out today. I'll put an annotation up for you now and add a link to the video description. There is no question you can have about Mass Effect 3 multiplayer that Invader does not have an answer for in his extensive library of videos, okay guys? There's also like a great entertainment aspect to be found in all of his hardcore gameplay that he has recorded. Just watch and learn guys, watch and learn. I'm sure his velvety baritones will carry you through. Now, I got 2 games with Invader coming out for you soon. Sorry it's taken so long. Been spending some time with the family, but yeah, there's I got some games recorded to get the ME3M-TEAM rolling again. I haven't been holding on to them too long, but it's long enough. Invader 1 was a star. I reached out to him, and then he got back in touch, and we got these games going the very same day. He brought along the Krauser, or I don't know how to pronounce it, I got it wrong all day. She's here with us today, so we got a full team together. I'm sure any BSNers are familiar with her and know how to pronounce that username. She'll be in both games too, okay? But enough name dropping. Let's talk about what we got going on here, okay, guys? Because what we are doing is just dropping a time bomb on Platinum, okay, and just concentrating a ton of dot on these big old baddies and then just watching them fall. I'm rocking the Cabal again, and I have Nightshade Blades. See, Nightshade Blades, they're going to be doing around 92.5 damage per second, and they'll be doing that for over 11.2 seconds. So I'm getting out about 1,036 damage over time with those, and I've also got Poison Strike then, as you know how I like to rock it with the range. That's given me another 116.25 damage per second over 5 seconds for an additional 581.25 dot. So that's me alone piling it on there. But then we have the Awakened Collector out again. That's played by Krauser. She will, she can potentially do with Dark Sphere anywhere around 861 to 1150 dot, I think, if the user is sort of detonating the sphere, which yeah, you should be doing. You want to be detonating that sphere. There's a ton of damage in that. Even if it isn't dot, it's still just wicked damage that you do not want to be missing out on, guys. It could be a bit more than that with the adaptive war ant that she had on there, you saw in the lobby. I just honestly don't know how to calculate it myself. We all know there's a weird bug with the damage over time evolutions. It's good damage though, guys. It is good damage, and that's being piled on too. She's also got the Dark Channel then, okay, that's around 225 damage per second to armor, because I can see she's got the swarms there, so she's probably not got Dark Sphere or Dark Channels fully specced out. Most people will be fully speccing out Dark Sphere on this character though, so she might have at least 3 ranks in there for so she'll be doing that kind of damage for a whopping 30 seconds, okay guys, doing 6,750 dot. And then there's my buddy Myth with the Batarian Soldier bringing the pain, okay guys. He's got the Ballistic Blades bleeding out about 2,588.25 total damage over 3 seconds with the exploding blades there. And then he's also got the mighty Inferno grenades, okay, that's 936.56 damage per second to armor over 8 seconds, so that's another 7,492.48 dot, okay. Then there's Invader 1, okay, we got him rocking the Geth Trooper, and he's playing him like I do the Vulture Soldier, okay. A Geth Trooper like that is devastating. Invader's no fitness build must be doing around 1406.25 DPS to armor over 5 seconds for like an incredible 7031.25 dot. Okay, that's all piling up, guys. It's going to be piling up massively. To my knowledge, all dot powers, if cast by different players, will stack. There's a few like Reeve, Warp, and Incinerate that will not stack from the same source. You know, if you already hit an enemy with Incinerate and you try to hit them again, it will merely cancel the previous one and reset the power. If you know, that's what happens if you sort of recast it on the same target. But from different sources, kind of like what we did with the debuff video in Nerf All the Things, you know, all different sources, all different players, you know what I mean by that. They absolutely will stack in that situation. Now, what's also cool about this is that each power can also be detonated independently based on stack order. So it's good that they got me here, Vanguard, and about the place I got Poison Strike, which can detonate plenty of explosions there. Now, so basically what you need to understand, if we had two players sort of cast Dark Channel on the same target, for instance, a single warp would detonate the most recent Dark Channel to that affected the target. And basically it works like a last in, first out kind of rule then. So I can detonate the first Dark Channel, and then they can detonate the next Dark Channel, the first one that was casted, so you can sort of chain the explosions in that way, so and so on and so forth. That goes for like any number of dot powers you are able to stack for the remainder of their durations, or until that target dies, of course. So if you think about it, there are not only opportunities for incredible damage over time, but also chain explosions. I mean, the N7 Fury, for instance, has Dark Channel and Annihilation Field that deals a dot exclusively. So you can potentially cast a Dark Channel, close in on that target, get them hit by the Annihilation Field, and then cast Throw twice to detonate the field and then the Dark Channel that was stacked on top of. This is why we love the Fury, guys. This is absolutely why we love it. I have deliberately not brought too much of that sort of chain explosions into this game, though, as I've already got 2 power combo videos out for you now, guys. If you want all the sort of facts on that, you can absolutely jump in and watch the Biotic Company and Tech Force videos. Okay, there's a lot of great info there, if you know I say so myself. Okay, so I think that's everything you need to know about chaining combos, getting those combos going, and what makes those combos strong. But right now, what you need to understand is what we're doing here, and it's all about actually piling on the dot. Because you need to understand that there's just massive potential for it. Okay, there are plenty of powers that do both direct damage and damage over time. Powers like Warp that also have the debuffing aspect as well. Okay, guys, with a team of Huntresses, you can sort of Dark Channel an enemy and then hit them with Warp, create a biotic explosion while the damage continues for the power's duration. So you know, you get the biotic explosion goes off, but Dark Channel is still taking away. They're doing some lovely damage, but then all subsequent dot that follows is increased by 15%. Okay, so you're just doing a ton of damage that way, and this is what we're doing, guys. You're just going to be piling it on. And what you need to remember as well is there's a few of us running around with Incendiary rounds, and you can see that I got it on there as well, and I know Myth is rocking it. I think Invader's going with the Cryo, because that's, you know, you freeze up and weaken armor and then hit them with that Mighty Flamer. That's enough damage on its own, guys. But there's definitely me and Myth, at least, with the Incendiary rounds on here. And if you remember what I told you all in the Human Sentinel video when I was covering everything about the Incendiary rounds glitch, it will just swallow up and eat all the damage that Inferno Grenades do, and all the damage that Invader's Flamer's doing. Okay, it's all going to be swallowed into the Incendiary rounds dot. So rather than taking 5 and 8 seconds for all that to be churned out, the Incendiary rounds is just going to swallow it up and churn it all out, stack it all together, and get it all out in about 3 seconds, guys. So just colossal damage. But that's not our focus, though, guys. We're not rocking the Incendiary glitch here. That's just how the ammo works, okay, guys. And you know, we're going to benefit from it. And at the moment, you can just see everything is flying out on here. We got me, I'm doing the Nightshade Blades and Poison Striking. We got the Dark Sphere hitting it. It's probably been got Dark Channeled as well. There's the Flamer going on. There's Ballistic Blades, there's Inferno Grenades, there's Incendiary rounds. It's just all of it there. It's a massive collection of damage, and the enemy do just melt in front of you. There are more powerful combinations than this. Like I said, if you went with like a full Asari Huntress team, okay, just the potential for those 4 tactical cloak boost dark channels to just be sitting on an enemy and just rinsing them, yeah, that would just be colossal. But what I want to do with these videos is really show you what kind of options you have, guys. I don't want to single people out, especially new players that may have not unlocked everybody yet. There are plenty of damage over time powers out there, and this is what my point to you is that they will stack. They will absolutely, all of them will build up and stack and pile on each other. You can detonate them one at a time, and you can just let them work their magic. It's just great stuff. This is another great team you can put together, guys. And what's really great about Dot is that, sorry, especially if you're not comfortable in being so aggressive and you need to sort of hold back and use a lot of cover, this is definitely a team for you guys, because you literally, you pop your head up once, do your power, and then you can just keep it down. You keep your head down and just let the dot do the rest. Okay, it's just going to eat away at the enemy. And all you have to do is watch the kill feed from that point on. Now, I'm going to fly over here and try and grab this. But what you're going to realise at the moment, guys, is my joypad is broken. Right now, it is a mess. I really got to invest in a brand new pad. I can barely get this thing to do anything I want it to now. So you have to forgive any kind of sloppy gameplay I have here. It's essentially a lot of my buttons are just unresponsive now. I hit them, I don't actually get the action out, and my joysticks will just continue the motion I sort of tap into them. So if I tap to turn left, my character will just continue walking in that direction, and that's what happened there. I tried to grab the object, but because I sort of strafed onto the object and then hit A, my character was still sort of walking in that direction, and I ended up doing an evasive maneuver, and with the cabal that takes you into an entirely different room. So yeah, there's going to be a bit of that, and there's going to be a bit more of that in the next gameplay that I got coming out with Invader. I can only apologise, guys. It doesn't bring the game down at all, but it doesn't look good from where I'm standing either. I'm gonna have to go shop online now and try and get myself a pad, because I've been to work and I've popped into shops in town. I cannot believe they're still selling Xbox 360 pads for £40. £40 still, really? I thought I'd be able to pick one up for about £15 or a tenner, but no. So I'm gonna go ahead and look around online soon and just get myself a new pad. This is gonna be the 4th controller I've had for this console. They don't build them like they used to. I have still got N64 controllers that work to this day, and yet three Xbox 360 consoles I go through. What are you going to do? Enough about that, though. This is just see what's going on to the gameplay. Now we're going to be nuking some spawns. Now we're on the later waves when there's a lot of big baddies, and basically you can just get the whole game moving a lot faster and smoother if you just take out one big spawn there, and we're just going to melt the rest. Okay. Now, Invader 1 was it was great playing with you, man. We had a lot of laughs, actually, just talking, getting to know each other, and just laughing about stuff that me and my friends talk about, and his friends. Hopefully we'll be able to get some more games going. I've definitely offered Invader the chance to just let me come in and help on some of his videos, just to pay him back for this. So, you know, there's another reason to check out Invader's channel, alright? If you needed any more an excuse, guys, I might be getting involved in some of his videos if he's willing to take up my offer. And just helping him out with series that he's working on, okay, guys? And we might even see Invader a bit more in some more Mean Team videos in the future. I know I've got some... basically, after the next gameplay, there's I think that the focus is going to shift now. Right now, I've been showing you sort of strong team combinations. Just, you know, how you really want to sort of be rolling together as a real team makeup, but I think we're going to start shifting over now, doing something a bit more novel, having a bit more fun, basically showing you silly things that you may not want to do, but it's certainly fun to watch or give a go. Okay, guys, so stick around for that. We're going to be still doing some novelty fun teams, and then we're going to do some lore teams as well, guys. I know that's been requested quite a few times. You guys want to see like all Turians and all Krogan and stuff. That's not going to be a problem, guys. I'm going to absolutely get that going. That'll be fun. Because most of my friends are happy to play everyone, or at least one character from a particular race. Okay, so there wouldn't be a problem there. It's like I'll play anybody, so that's not an issue. So I can obviously just leave my friends to pick their favourite Krogan or their favourite whatever. I'm gonna get grabbed by here, unfortunately, but it is the end of the wave, so you won't be watching spectator mode too long now. Well, yeah, there's going to be a lot of fun plans with the meme team videos. It's when I started, because like I told you before, I can't remember when I mentioned it, but it was in one of the earlier videos that I got like a whole lineup of videos for this series. There's going to be a good 30 plus videos for the series, okay, guys. So hope you're all looking forward to that. But yeah, this is just another great way to get your team together. Now I'm going to go ahead and try and nuke this spawn. I know Invader's going to get really pissy and upset, actually, because, that was his spawn. That's apparently I should really pay attention more to his videos. That's always his spawn, and he doesn't like it when other people take it. No, I'm joking. Invader's not like that at all. Okay, guys. Nicest guy, one of the nicest guys I've played with. Really easy to get on with. We just roll. We do what we do. What we got to do, and we get the job done. We had a lot of fun. The little inside joke, I'll leave it at that, because there's only going to start some sort of controversy if that came out, to be honest. But yeah, I have played with other commentators like Jumpin, and I'll reach out to others. I'll definitely reach out to others, see if they're willing to sort of get together and do some videos. It doesn't necessarily have to be, they don't necessarily need to come in and help me with my meme team series. I'll get involved with some of their stuff, and maybe I could start a separate playlist, and I can always sort of record my perspective of these gameplays, and just give you that then, guys. You can just check me out playing with some of the other commentators, because it was definitely fun getting together here with Invader, and I'm just happy. I always like playing with new people, to be honest, because that's just another benefit to the variety you get with this, because it's a team-based game. You're not just trying to outgun some anonymous jackass on the other side. Basically, it's like you're basically teamed up with complete strangers for the most part, and then you basically, and you do need to work around with your team. It's like you get this people of all varied skill, or like the whole point of this meme team series is that there's people picking different characters and playing them in different ways, and you just find different ways to complement each other. So it is just that's what keeps me going anyway. That's what's kept me playing this game for all these months. Well, it's been a year now. Okay, so guys, this is what's cool. I'm really very up for just getting involved with playing with people I've never played before. That's why you guys, if you've got Xbox, drop me a gamer tag, guys. If there's ever like a space in our team, I'll bring you involved and we'll get playing. Okay, guys, I'm always happy to play with different people. But yeah, like I said, you guys have been requesting that I play with some of the other commentators, and yeah, I'll try and make it happen, guys. Absolutely. Hopefully, they'll all be as cool with it as Invader was, and just see all sorts. Who would I reach out to next? Probably get in touch with Jumpin. I have played with Jumpin. He does this, I don't know if any of you guys follow him as well, but he does this sort of clan thing, where it's eventually, he's just, him and his friends have just set up these other alternative accounts, basically, and if you get on one of those accounts, then people can just sort of find your gamer tag, and you can all just sort of get together and get games going, which is a really nice idea. It's through that I've actually ended up playing a couple of games with Jumpin, and I've got one of his friends. I think he's in a lot of Jumpin's videos. He's changed his gamer tag now, but I still kind of know him as Chocolate Milk. He's on my friends list. Okay, I've played a couple of games with him, although I'm pretty sure Chocolate has just dropped Mass Effect now. I never see the guy on this game anymore. But yeah, so it's like through him and through the clan thing, I have got in touch with Jumpin, played with Jumpin. I'll see if Jumpin wants to do some Mass Effect with me. But yeah, this is the last round. Now we're going to be getting the Wave 10 objects again sorted, and then we're going to do extraction. But yeah, there's just been the damage has been incredible. Especially with the whole that incendiary glitch going on as well. Just the fact that we're able to get that Inferno Grenade and Flamer damage out in about 3 seconds, and it's just wicked damage over time. And this is what I mean, guys. Just stack it up and get it done, guys. Incredible damage. Now, I do, this is, and that again, as you just saw there, I just sort of sipped through the entire balcony area then to get into the lobby to get this. It's why I love to have range on the Poison Strike, okay, guys? I mean, obviously, if I went with the damage build, they'll be doing a ton more dots to just stack it up there, but it's, that's a little lifesaver, that range ability, guys, because it is incredible. Like, I went into the real mechanics of how to really get the most out of Poison Strike, or at least how to control it better, in my Cabal video guide, guys. You can go ahead and check that out in the Know Your Meme series playlist. It's one of the last characters I did. It was supposed to be the last character. edited, so you won't have to like trudge through a load of videos to find it. It's right there on top there, guys. But it's just amazing because there was I've tried a couple of these, guys. That's another thing I can talk about in this video. I tried to get a bunch of these going before I got in touch with Invader1 with just my group of friends, and this is why I went ahead and selected Goddess, okay, guys, because we literally just got all the colossal size maps. Literally, we got Rio and London and Giant and all that kind of stuff. It's like, it's not real a problem. It's like you can always stick together, but you know, when you got limited range on your abilities, like that we have with many of these top powers, things like ballistic blades, nightshade blades, and inferno grenades, and flamer. Okay, there's the fantastic range, okay, and if you've got a good throwing arm, you're going to get your grenades far as well, but it's still limited. So when you've got a massive map like Rio, okay, guys, you've just always got this constant issue of trying to close the gap. So I went and got us a nice sort of enclosed map. I do like Goddess, a really great map, and this is how we were able to just sort of stick together better, call out where I did kind of take control here, just said, oh, let's move over here, I can think the enemy going to move over here, and then we just slapped on all the damage and we took them down. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying, guys. You can just this is it. This is probably the most defensive team I've showed you before. I mean, all the other teams I've showed you are very aggressive, actually, and you want to be aggressive to get the best out of them. But with this one, even though we're still being aggressive now, because that's just the way we like to play, we like to keep it varied. Unfortunately, we are going to lose Myth on Extraction, but you know, we're just. You can be very defensive with this style of team, and I think that's going to appeal to a lot of the new players, okay, who just don't have the strongest consumables and equipment or weaponry, okay, just to back it up, or they're just not that confident in their playing at the moment, so they do get dropped and stuff. This is something you can do. You can basically do the damage and keep your head down and still take out everything, okay, guys. But there you go. That's I'm just circling around the same points here. I hope you can understand what I'm saying to you. That a dot build is fantastic. In fact, we're getting swarmed here at Extraction. I'm going to get saved there. Thank you very much. Basically, we're getting swarmed here, so we're just going to slap on a little bit of dot, and I'm going to keep my head down because the primes are nasty. I don't like primes, and we got primes on both sides here. But that's it. Again, that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. There'll be more from me and Invader1 in the next video. I hope you're there to check it out. I'll catch you then, guys. I'm out.